Hey, Exile Tarnished. Toffer. Good morning, sir. How you been? Been good. What you up to, Exile? Max Sauce, good to see you. May Wing, good afternoon, good morning. And Max Sauce, I went and took a nap. I'm good now, buddy. Well, I went to sleep earlier and took a nap. Nah, I literally just woke up. Buggy Decline, what you talking about? Yeah, Max Sauce, don't worry, I got plenty of sleep. I'm good. Oh, you weren't kidding. Very well, Buggy. Very well. That is a shame. Yeah. May you rest in peace. Quinn Myers, Notorious 911. Good morning. Max Sauce, what are you up to, buddy? Right. Good morning, my brother. Just woke up. Rob the Shaman official. Good morning. Give me 1 second. Phone call from the VA. Yo. No, the number keeps going doo doo doo. This we're sorry. The number is no longer connected or some shit. All right. Does that number still work? Can you read it to me again just to be safe? Oh, 3256. No wonder. I put 46. So it's 32.56. I'm gonna try it right now. Yeah. Thanks. I thought I muted myself, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not. I could not believe I did not mute myself. Whoops. Bri, you still there, buddy? Bri, can you hear me? You still there? Peopled out. Good morning. Sorry about that. Hey, good morning. Bri? Kujin. Ramon Zavala. Good to see you. Kujin, how you doing? Sorry, I was just responding to some messages. Ooh, excuse me. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good, I'd say. I just woke up. Hi, mine's Kenny Cox. Good morning. Hold on, let me clean my glasses. Kenny Cox, how you doing? Kujin, I'm doing good. Everybody asking, I'm doing good. I just woke up. And happy Friday, everybody. You know, recently I've been watching other streamers just to see how they do things differently than me. One thing I will find, y'all, I have Hi, Minds. Thank you for liking live. I'm genuinely impressed with how some of them can keep talking even when they know there's no one in their audience. We can see how many people are here, and if anyone is here. Right on. Fuck Baldur's Gate 3 up, baby. Kujin, what are you up to?
We need to close it.
Hi, Minds, you are better than me, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say, Hi, Minds. You are better than me. And thank you for the follow, by the way. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Treviso is ours. Obey by example, and the castle will fall in line.
Mr. Sorelius, good morning.
We're in. Let's find the coming master.
Oh, Hi, Minds. Thank you very much for the galaxy. I greatly appreciate it. Kenny Cox, I can't talk to myself. As much as I love talking and don't mind the sound of my own voice, I can't talk to myself. I I feel like I would develop some kind of psychosis if I did. And Kujin, I love your reference. I like to say that sometimes when I'm trying to take over the world. What are we gonna do today, Brain? The same thing we do every day, Pinky. Take over the world. Try to take over the world. Ugh. But High Minds, Kujin, what's the word? What we got planned for the weekend? Fucking hell. My, hey, same here, Kujin. I got some cleaning to do. Same as Kujin, my High Minds. Got some cleaning to do. And, oh, any tips for washing the floor? Carpet or wood? Because otherwise, get ready to get on them hands and knees and start scrubbing. Like either which way. Especially if it's carpet. High Minds, what games you been streaming lately? Good golly, she's naked. Aren't Marvel Rivals? I can't play that game, my boy. I can't do it. I am buns at those type of games, and I'm no interest in trying to be good anymore. But Arma sounds cool. I like those type of games. Maybe not necessarily to play them, but I find them fascinating.
We respect the fight and the prize.
Oh, actually, Kujin, I do have tips. It depends on what exactly you're trying to clean off the floor. You get me? If it's cat piss, there are specific fucking sprays I would highly recommend.
Trouble coming.
I'm very familiar with cleaning up cat piss, unfortunately.
Cannot forbid the crows. That probably hurt. End this.
I'm not a huge fan of the game, but I host costume lobbies for the community. It's fun. Oh, that sounds like fun.
Crows fight us for Treviso, that is true. We respect the fight and the prize.
Floors, Ducky, good morning. Floors are just not dirty by the doors. It looks like salt to be put on ice. Kujin, why are you speaking in riddles at me? What did I ever do to you?
Fight, but above all else, I command.
Why are you speaking in riddles? Oni, good to see you.
Only caged like the comic master. Be your role. Be
Little Lozer, same to you. I'm just fucking with you, Kujin. I didn't understand. I really didn't understand what you were saying, but I'm not. I'm just giving you shit, dog.
And the cattle will fall in line.
Oni, I know it's not. I'm gonna be honest with you, Oni. Having played Wilds a little bit, I'm not as enthusiastic to play it as I thought I was, as I thought I would be.
They do not exist.
Like,
Choose to
it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's great, honey. Good to see you. But I'm not like in love with the game as I thought I would be.
But Onton do not respect traitors. Crows fight us for Treviso, that is true. We respect the fight and the prize.
Candy coated kitten. Long time no see.
I command you to ignore
Sorry,
traitors. I
text
command
somebody.
you
Stand by.
to ignore traitors. I command that you fight, but above all else, I command. Obey or be caged like the comic master. Be your role. Be on.
Rico, not a bait question, but you think that drama with the toxic MH player low-key ruined your MH experience? No, little Lozer. Inkaru, long time no see. How you been, Mike? And little Lozer, no. That didn't ruin my Monster Hunter experience. I think I ruined my own Monster Hunter experience. Speaking of which, Oni, how you been today, buddy? I ruined myself. I burnt myself the fuck out on Monster Hunter. I think that's why I'm not yet, Mike. Let me hop up in there. Actually, no. I'm trying to stay by myself for this game because it's so narrative heavy that when I try to talk to people about playing it, I end up pausing the fucking game and going nowhere. So we can talk later, Mike. We'll just talk like this for now. I'm doing great, Oni. But yeah, little Lozer, I burnt myself out on Monster Hunter too much. Like, sincerely, I did that to myself. Because now I get to Wilds, and I was excited, but then I just wasn't anymore. I'm burnt out on not just Monster Hunter, but co-op games in general. I've been playing the fuck out of them for a while now. Yeah, I was playing them for months, wasn't I, little Lozer? Yeah, I'm doing good, Ducky. Yeah, I was playing the living fuck out of Monster Hunter Rise and World. Like, way too much. I went straight from World to Rise, and from playing World all day, every day for, like, at least a month. For, like, at least 1 month straight. I moved from World to Rise, and I played Rise forever. And then moved from Rise to some other co-op games, like the First Ascendant. And honestly, I just want to play have a good, fun single player
We
experience.
respect the fight and the
And
prize.
this feels so much more refreshed. This feels so refreshing. I'm sure I will want to move back to games like
I
Monster Hunter
command you to
World or
ignore whispers.
Wilds,
I
but right
command you
now
to
this is a
ignore
much more
traitors.
refreshing experience.
I command that you fight, but above all
Honey,
else, I
thank you for
command.
understanding. I have a laptop, Ducky, not a real gaming
Obey or
PC.
be
I'm being
caged like
honest
the
with you.
Cosmo Master. Be your role. Be on top.
Exactly, little O's, and I'm waiting for more updates to the Wilds, anyways. Dream Master, good morning.
Treviso,
But yeah, honey, I'm gonna stick with
example, and the
rotating
castle
games from
will
here on
fall
out.
in line. Those who do not obey have no role. They do not exist. Choose to exist.
Yeah, I've heard of War Thunder. I don't know if I'd like it though.
Traitors bartered this city, that is true. But Onton do not respect traitors.
Only I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
Crows
But yeah, I've
fight
heard of
us
War
for
Thunder. Isn't that
Treviso,
like
that
that
is true.
military
We
fucking like
respect
tank
the
game or some
fight
shit?
and the prize.
It can be, honey. It definitely
I
can be.
command you to ignore whispers. I command you
Game
to
Freak, good to see you,
ignore
buddy.
traitors. I command that you fight, but above all else, I command.
Thank you for the gifts, Game Freak. Sincerely.
Obey or be caged like the comic master.
I remember a
Be
bunch of
your role.
YouTubers fucking
Be on
advertising the
top.
fuck out of War Thunder. War Thunder and Raid Shadow Legends.
Treviso,
Oh, I fucking hate that game.
obey my example, and the cattle will fall in line. Those who do not obey have no role. They do not exist. Choose to exist. Traitors barter this city, that is true. But Onton do not respect traitors. Crows fight us for Treviso, that is true. We respect the fight and the prize.
I understand that, huh? Oh, honey. I get that.
I
Mike, how
command
have
you
you
to
been, buddy?
ignore whispers. I command you to ignore traitors. I command that you fight, but above all else, I
Tanks and all
command.
that. I spent my whole absolutely Dream Master. Ducky, please understand. I've played enough
I
fucking
can smell you, the
not played enough.
outsider. Time to test my gift.
Being
I am will made flesh. So much flesh.
being in the military, I'm over fucking military games and such. I have no interest. Only yes, I've played Armor Core. I fucking love Armor Core. I adore Armor Core with all my heart and soul. Armor Core 6 is so good. Oh, Ducky, please don't apologize. It's okay. And is Dragon Age Veilguard worth it? 110%, Oni. I fucking love this game. I fell in love from the first scene to the opening of the game, just playing it. Like this game is so goddamn good. Y'all weren't here for my little rant about this in my previous stream, but I had some. Oh, I will play it on Little Ozard. I plan to. But what's the word I was going to say? I had some people, some okay context. 9 out of 10 of y'all that come up in here are cool. I have no problems with most of the vast majority of y'all. More often than not, we have a good time. But every once in a blue moon, I get some fucking slack jawed, mouth breathing dipshit rolling in here who, I swear to you, I can, I know exactly what's going through their non existent brains. I do. I know exactly what they're thinking. Honey, I'm so sorry. I don't. Okay, let me think of a new insult, honey. Let me try again. Slack-jawed, glue-eating, brainless dipshits. There we go. Don't you dare say you eat glue, honey, or I swear to God. Oh, very well. Tack, good to see you. But yes, I had a particular run-in this morning with two individuals who took issues with me playing this game. They said this game, amen to that, honey, crayons for life. They took issue with me playing this supposedly bad game because this game, in their estimation, is a failure, a horrible game, irredeemably bad. So I asked them why. Individually, I've asked these people throughout my span of me playing this game so far. I asked them what's wrong with this game. What's your problem with it exactly? Yeah, it's free on PS Plus. Highly recommend it. Exactly, Philly Gilly. This game is phenomenal. It's really good. It's a really good time. But you want to know what these guys' answers were as to why they thought this game was basically irredeemably bad, unplayable, just terrible game that deserved bad reviews and poor sales? It's woke. That was from one guy. From the other guy, it was from some identity crisis scene that supposedly happens at some point in the game. And that was it. That's literally it. No commentary on the combat mechanics. Exactly, Oni. Same here. Because like there was no commentary on the combat and overall, mechanics. No commentary on the story. No commentary on the environment. And monsters. Just it's woke. Oh, this one scene in this very long game full of fucking scenes. And I swear to God, hey, Nogla, long time no see. I swear to God, I just, every time I meet these fucking dipshits, I want to slap the taste out their goddamn mouths. Distinct, good morning. Good to see you, buddy. Philly Gilly, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Exactly, Oni. It really boils down to that for me, at least. Am I having a good time? The answer is fuck off. Hell the fuck yes. I wouldn't care if it was woke or not. Well, I see it. If it was woke, it just adds extra flavor. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. I take issue with stupid people. Sincerely. I take issue with people who clearly jump on a hate bandwagon without any real thought or consideration. Jennifer, good morning. They jumped on the bandwagon and didn't even play the game. That's most likely what happened. Almost certainly what happened. Dustin Sego, thank you for liking the live. How you doing today? That is what became abundantly clear to me with each person I've interacted with coming to my stream trying to shit talk this game. They're a bunch of fucking lemmings. They heard their favorite content creator daddy tell them this game is woke and therefore bad. And so, they just agree. Why experience the game for yourself or see for yourself when your favorite content creator daddy, Rosalia Figueroa, good morning. Why learn and experience and try anything for yourself when you can just go on YouTube or Twitch, watch your favorite content creator daddy tell you, don't waste your money on this game. It's a bad game. Why think for yourself? Where's the fun in that? Like when I play, let me tell y'all the difference between me and these cultural war poison dipshits. When I play a game and turns out I don't like the game, right in, good to see you. How you been? When I play a game and it turns out I don't like the game, I will never say, "Oh, I don't recommend you play this game." I would say, "You might still have a good time with this game. I didn't, but you might still actually enjoy it." Right on, Oni. Of course, I wasn't talking about the combat. Too many people are talking about the pronouns in the game and the trans character. Oh, the horror. Why talk about what actually makes the game fun when you can just shit talk LGBT people? Fucking dumbasses. Wokeness this, wokeness that, woke this dick in your mouth. How about that? How about that? How about fucking wake up with these balls in your mouth? Philly Gilly, I haven't played Inquisition yet, but I plan to, and the other ones, but this one is easily a 10 out of 10 from experience. I'm having a great time. Good shit, Ryden. Thank you, Kujin. I've known you for 4 days, and it's been a pleasure talking to you every time you've been here. I try to be genuine. I got nothing else to offer, other than me just being me. I got no merch. I got no brand. I got no niche style, all I have is substance, and the substance is me. God damn it. Sensei Sadway, good morning. Oh, I bet they are all good games, Philly Gilly. I bet they all. I guarantee they're all good. And honey, yeah, if I'm ever to criticize a video game, and yes, I will, Raiden, one day, maybe just for funsies. But if that's the thing y'all know about me, if I'm to ever criticize a game, it will be lovingly and with respect to the game and its creators. Third of third, good to see you. And I will never try to dissuade you from playing something just because I didn't enjoy it. Because I know that we all have different tastes, and whereas this game may not have scratched any itches for me, might scratch all the itches for you. Y'all get what I mean? So I've never done a not recommended on any game I've played. I've never done a do not play this game, and I don't think I ever will. I have never experienced a do not play this fucking game. Do not support this game. Do not support these developers. Just fuck this game and everyone who made it. No, I've never done that. And I don't think I ever will. Not because I'm too nice, but because that's just not how I roll. Third of third. Don't apologize for being late. It's all good, brother. Take care of your girls, man. Nothing's going on. I'm being Dorico rants. You know what I mean? I'm ranting. You know me. That's what I do. Ugh. Yeah, know that every game I play and everything I do, mic drop, Oni, mic drop. Ducky, I'd like to take this time to thank my mother uh for getting me here, the Marine Corps for training me, and ADHD for the ability to have multiple conversations at the same time and remember multiple conversations at the same time. I'm joking about my mother in the military, but I am serious about ADHD giving me the ability to like bookmark multiple conversations in my brain. I can talk to y'all can all be trying to talk about wildly different things, and I'm just like, all right, he said this, she said that, blah 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 blah, and then I'll go back, touch you, say the thing we were saying, and Raiden, this is Dragon Age Veilguard. I repeat, Dragon Age Veilguard. I can do all these things and have a good time. Although even I have my limits, Ducky. Even I have my fucking limits. That's why, like, I'm in a voice call with multiple people while trying to talk to my chat, while trying to listen to this fucking game, talk with the people talk, this narrative heavy game with people talking. See you soon, Distinct. I can't do that. That's too much. That is actually too many conversations at once. That is from even there. There's my limit. Binky, good to see you, buddy. How you doing, broski? Yeah, no. I appreciate you stopping in. Hope you have a good day there, my brother. Death Miss, good morning. Yeah, I know my limits, Ducky. I know my fucking limits. I have not ridden. Moon! Luna! Good to see you. How are you today? Thank you, Binky. Take it easy. Hmm. Which of her skills applies what? Detonate Sundered. Applies Weaken. Enfeebling Shot. I have to remember to start using that. I never use my character skills. I focus so heavily on my own skills and damage that I keep forgetting to mix and match what each of my characters can do. Moon. Far Cry 6 sounds like a good time and decided to see what's going on. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Moon. Check on little old me. Quartz Garden, good to see you. Welcome back, Space Gal. And Oni, I'm sorry, brother. I appreciate your understanding, but I am sorry. You know me, dog. I got nothing. I said I got nothing. All I can be is genuine with you. I respect you too much, all of you, too much to try to fucking pretend to feel something I don't. You know what I mean? I know myself at this point to know that if I'm not enthusiastically into something, I can't force myself to do it. I've tried, and I'm just fucking miserable. Like, I'm sorry. I would like to have a good time with what I'm doing in my life. I am 30 years old, god damn it. Right on, Oni. I am 30 years old, god damn it. I'm tired and trying to pretend to enjoy something I don't enjoy or to do something I don't really want to be doing is fucking exhausting. Yes, Moon, it weighs heavily on the goddamn soul. I'm like, man, I'm just going through the motions. I'm not enjoying this. Fuck. Make it stop. That's why I've got in the habit of trying my best not to make any promises that I cannot keep. Landerell, my man. Third of third, how we doing? Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you too. Moon, thank you for liking Alive, and thank you all for liking Alive. If you could all continue to do so, I'd greatly appreciate it. You get what I'm saying, Oni? We're much the same. We're too tired for this shit, dog. Jesus loves you. How you doing today, buddy? Landarell, the people who are putting health bars on the monsters are a bunch of fucking cowards who will not survive the winter. They got no reason to be playing any Monster Hunter games if they can't take there not being a fucking health bar. Christ. Blake Jones, good to see you. Ryden, are you serious? Congratulations, big dog. Thank you, Jesus loves you. How are you today? I'm asking how you're doing, Jesus loves you. Talk to me like a person. How are you? Blake Jones, Landero is bringing up that there's mods to display health bars on monsters, and that's just so fucking lame. Ryden, how'd you land that? Yeah, Blake Jones, ew. They're just opinions, and I don't expect everyone to agree with mine. You see, Oni, this is where you and I differ. If you don't agree with me, then you're a bad person. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because I'm right, always. I'm just fucking with you. That was a bad bit. Whatever. Point is, yeah, I'm right there with you, dog. I have very little energy for arguing with people anymore. When I was in my 20s, I was happy to argue with people. All too eager even. DJ, good afternoon. Good afternoon? Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, I was all too eager to argue with people back in my younger days. I was hot-headed. Wanted to prove myself, prove my intelligence. BGM, thank you for liking live. How you doing today, buddy? But now I'm 30, been through a lot, and I'm in constant pain. Now when a motherfucker says some shit I don't like, it'll go one of two ways. One, I'll just be like, all right, whatever, dog. We can agree to disagree. Or two, I will insult the fuck out of you. I'm not even gonna argue with you. I'm just gonna insult you. I'm like, all right, dipshit, get the fuck out of here, dumbass. Exactly, Shokin. Those people are fucking pathetic. Amen to that. Jesus loves you. Amen to fucking that. I love my peace, but I also give you a piece of my mind and/or penis if you fucking come in my stream on some bullshit. Not the penis part. I was joking. Okay, maybe not. Amen to that, Moon. Amen to that. I love peace and quiet. I live in a quiet town where the loudest thing is the goddamn aircraft that flies over my house. Quartz Garden. I am an adult. We're both consenting adults. It's okay. Oh, fuck. That was awful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Quartz Garden. I made a friend in graphic design and he needed a world and a story. And he offered a deal and I jumped at the opportunity. You better have jumped at the opportunity, big dog. Fuck yeah. When opportunities present themselves, you jump on that shit. Like white on rice, Ryden. Always. When a door opens, you jump through it. Okay, maybe don't take that advice. Now that I think back in my own life, maybe don't take that advice too literally. Same here, Oni. Marine Corps Air Station and a train station. Yeah, I hear loud shit. The loudest thing I hear is that shit. Peggy Sue, good afternoon. Catherine, Christian Trulio, Galvarez, and Mike. How we all doing today? Ryden, you should keep me posted on that. I'm really rooting for you, buddy. Alakazam, good afternoon. How you doing, buddies? What's up? The aircraft shakes my house. Damn near burst out my goddamn ears. They fly pretty goddamn low. Oh, I shit in your sink. Long time no see, buddy. How you been? All right. I gotta stop smoking so much. Small planes mostly. Nah, I got military aircraft carriers and bullshit. Not carriers, but aircraft just floating over my goddamn house. And it's so. I mean, I'm used to it now, but it used to annoy the piss out of me. Kelly, good to see you. And I shit in your sink. I have been good. I've been groovy. Oh, guys, so I got a question for y'all. Everybody here. Writing, I'd love to. I really would. But I got a question for everybody here. Fun question. So I'm of the belief that in this day and age, I think we might, due to social media, people are a little too eager to share things about themselves, right? Like in my case, I'm open about a lot of things, but I'm not open about like whether or not like who I'm dating, uh in this, that, and the third, right? I'm pretty private about my romantic affairs, if you get what I mean. But I'll talk about anything else. The only time I was open about my romantic affairs is my divorce, and I felt I had a lesson that was worth, teaching all of you. I didn't get too specific. I just got specific enough that you understand what I'm trying to tell you. But then you get motherfuckers who come out, right? This guy, this one post I'll never forget. This is my best example of a guy who's just who probably should have kept this to himself. He comes out saying that he's polyamorous, right? And he posts his frustrations was that his girlfriend or wife, I don't remember, um, gets dates all the time, but he can't get any. And I immediately thought, and everybody was saying in the replies like, bro, you really shouldn't have shared this. You really shouldn't have. Why would you tell anyone this? You couldn't have tortured this out of me. Voodoo, Scarn plays. Good afternoon. Alakazam, I most absolutely do. Quizzy, for really, good to see you. And the reason I bring this up, and my question to all of you is, do y'all feel the same? Do y'all feel like people are a little too open these days? That maybe we should keep things a little more closer to the chest? Because I do. I think people should keep, play their cards just a little bit closer to the chest. Because now social media, favorite anime, Samurai Champloo, easily. Samurai Champloo, 100% my favorite anime of all time. What about you? Yeah. Same here, Mike. Same here. Yeah, exactly. Only if I look, y'all ain't never gonna catch me crying on camera. Y'all ain't never gonna look. Not because I'm afraid to cry on camera or to be vulnerable to you guys, but because I'm gonna keep my fucking overwhelming sadness to myself. That's my business, not y'all's. I guess the problem is that people can't. A lot of people have varying lines as to what they think is too personal and what isn't. Like Moon, everybody. I do not deny that I am a vain person. I love attention. I love all of your attention. I love people looking at me. I love talking to people, people talking back to me. I love attention. I don't deny that. But there's a line even for me where I'm like, I don't want that kind of attention. You get me? I don't want that kind of attention. I agree with that, Ryden. It does depend on the scenario. One second. There we go. Exactly, Moon. There's embarrassing attention. Like, I would be embarrassed if people saw me shit myself in public. I wouldn't want that kind of attention, or shit or piss myself in public. That kind of attention would be like, oh God, kill me now. Of course I shit in your sink, and I agree with that. Raver, Jerome, good to see y'all. Only that's the worst to me, the people who make content where their whole thing is like shitting on someone close to them. I was like, why would anyone be your fucking friend? Jesus Christ, you can't keep shit to yourself. Why maybe, Raver? Let me see this. Oh, if they still need you, got you. Blake Jones, you said someone posted a story about that on a story about what? Yeah, no, I'm like, fuck. Keep some shit to yourselves, people. But the worst kind of content to me, well, one of the worst, of course, other than rage bait and culture war bullshit, is the people who like they'll have a harmless interaction with another human being, and then they'll post about it, clowning on that motherfucker, like, oh, this guy asked me out, I turned him down, and he responded normally. Ugh, fucking loser. Type shit, or vice versa. I asked this girl out, she shot me down. Now I want to enslave all women. I don't know. Those guys people are weird. There are some weird motherfuckers out there. Oh damn, Blake Jones. Yeah, people post anything, and I really think people shouldn't. People post anything. That's the beauty and horror of the internet, is that people post anything and everything, and there are a lot of things people should just not ever post. They're very awkward and cringy, Quartz Garden. Very. Ugh. Like, I've had some weird interactions, but how about... Here's something I can do, right? I can talk about an unpleasant experience I had with someone, but I wouldn't name them by name. I wouldn't tell anything specific about them. I can just say, hey, once upon a time, there was this chick I hooked up with, and the sex was bad. The end. And that's about the most you're getting out of me. I'm not... Because, I don't know, maybe it's just because of the way I was raised. I just don't believe in diming people out like that. You know what I mean? Cruising Vibes, good to see you. Like, unless you did something particularly bad, like, especially bad, I'm not big on diming people out.
Finally, the fight the Butcher denied has come to me! Prove my worth!
I'm here on behalf of the Crows. Poisoner.
Poison? You face the King of the North!
Get parried, idiot. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second.
Strength. Give.
Quit talking! He's completely blind!
We'll ask questions after he's dead. Keep at it! Can't let this thing out!
Get drop kicked, idiot.
It's done. Becoming Master's dead.
Thank goodness. Hate those things.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we
God
figure out
damn
what
it,
was going
Vanessa. Jesus. I didn't hear you. How are you? Fuck! Perfect. And Leave Fitness Recovery. Good morning. Fluffy Willie, good morning. Sorry, y'all, my roommate decided to stand at my door silently. And then I look over. Ah! I love him. Fuck! You're good. You're good. Have a good day. She always gives me a heart attack. She's so quiet. Chris Franson, good morning. Third of third. I'm gonna do a mage class, but it's really not my style. I like fighting. I'm gonna do mage class is probably what I'm gonna do last, but I like to just fight up close and personal. Oh, so I know I've been ranting and we've been shooting the shit, y'all, but tell me, what are we all getting up to for this weekend? Oni, I don't get that at all. Can I just get a buff mage for once? Can I please? Y'all need somebody to fucking diverge from the norm and just give me a buff fucking mage. Right on, Quartz Garden. Right on. Moon, you should be ashamed of yourself. Third of third, I'm so sorry. Triple shift, holy shit. Jules, good to see you. Moon, I'm just fucking with you, by the way. Right, and hell yeah, my brother. Yeah, give me a mage that when he runs out of mana will just start throwing hands, please. I'm out of mana, but I ain't out of options. The new Newt. Good morning to you. Afternoon now, actually. How you doing today, buddy? And I'm glad to hear that. I hope you enjoy my streams. I bet it is, Moon. For people. Damn it, I was gonna do a bit here. A jokey, insulting bit, but a bit no less, and my brain farted. I'm sorry, Moon. I've let you down. I was supposed to insult you jokingly, but I failed you. I failed you. God damn it! I'm supposed to be good at this. Goddamn right, Raiden. There we go, Moon. That helps me. You just refreshed my memory. Yeah, Marvel Rivals is for you sweaty little dorks. You sweaty, mouth-breathing dorks! I'm just kidding. The new Newt, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. How are you today, buddy? And Oni Tetsu, I am in Havelock, North Carolina, otherwise known as Bumfuck Nowhere, North Carolina. Why do you ask? I bet they are, Moon. I bet they are. And to anybody wondering, hey, shouldn't you not tell your city on stream? I dare one of you motherfuckers to come and find me. I fucking dare you. Because one of two things is gonna happen. I'm either gonna fight you or I'm gonna fuck you. Try me. You will not walk away. You will not. So one of you fucking sweaty bastards show up at my door on some bullshit. We either throwing hands or hopping in the bedroom, one or the other. Because I'm a smooth talker and a tough fighter. We'll see how it plays out. It's always a roll of the dice. We never know. Apparently, complete opposite sides of the country. Oh, only you in the West Coast, brother? We can't hang out. If you show up with a blunt, though, we're cool. We will neither fight nor fuck. We're just gonna get high as shit. Right, and if you offer me a job and it pays really well, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might have to suck your dick. I'm just gonna be real with you, big dog. I might have to. Not mind you, I love my job, but if you got offer something better, I'm gonna give you the guac 9000. Cruising vibes, you put me in rotation. Hell yeah, Oni. No Shoke, I haven't. I'm on a break. I'm on a one-piece break. Take care, Ducky. Apologies. Oh, by the way, this is an 18 plus stream. God damn it! Only adults should be in here. So if anybody takes issue with my vulgar and or crass jokes and language, well, I'm an adult. You're all adults. We should be cool. Everything should be cool. But if you take issue with it, then I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I tried to be clean once. No matter how much I scrub, I'll never be clean. I love it here. I love having it here, Ryden. Chasm Spider-Man. Who the fuck is that, Moon? Is that a different type of Spider-Man? Like, what the fuck? I've never heard of Chasm Spider-Man. This shit ain't pulling. Nothing. Fuck! Oh, so it's like a dark Spider-Man. I got you. Chris Harris, good afternoon. Ryden, you know me. I'm always here to have a good time. Blake Jones, good shit. Chris Harris, you're going to have a great time. This game is awesome. It's so fun. And Blake Jones, I agree. Middle Fingers, good to see you, buddy. Do you have an actual name, Middle Fingers? Can I call you something else? We want to stick with Middle Fingers. Chris Harris, how you doing today, buddy? All right, let's get back to the action. That boss was easy peasy. He wasn't ready. That boss wasn't ready for me. All right. Oh, you're gonna love it, Chris Harris. I'm a Grey Warden warrior. Oh my God, the combat is so fun. I don't know if you like fast-paced combat, Chris Harris, but the combat in this game is fast-paced, fluid, and fun as fuck. And you can parry. I love parrying, motherfuckers. Parry and counterattack. Oh, it's beautiful. And hey, everybody, I got another fun question for everybody in my audience.
That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
Take care, Blake Jones. Have a great day. I was just about to ask a fun question, Blake, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. Tussness, long time no see. Chris Harris, I don't know. I never played the old ones. In Quartz Garden, you showed up at the perfect time. I had a fun question for you, for everybody. If you could choose to be known for something, what would it be? Yes, Oni. But yes, that's my question. If you could actually decide what everyone around in your town or the whole world, who cares, knows you what you are known for, what would it be? See, obviously, most people get known for things that they would have rather not have been known for, and then vice versa. Toughness, you like to be known for parkour. Obviously, if you're known for the thing, you can actually do the thing. So just to be clear about that. Oni, you don't have your shit together? I'm just fucking with you, buddy. I mean, I hope you do, but like, fuck. Give me something else, Oni. Yeah, Moon's an alpha male and or female gamer and wants to be known as such. Toughness that is. Cruising Vibes like to be known for his art. Rock on. Fucking Picasso over here. Oni, I'm right there with you, but if there's one thing I fucking learned is even if I'm not where I want to be, that's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. I will accept incremental progress. You know what I mean? Rab John, thank you for liking live. How are we doing today? Quartz Garden would also like to be known for their art. Rock on. So you're a connoisseur, who's in vibe. Toughness, thank you. Oh, you know, guys, I gotta get in game development or voice actor. I'm digging writing. I gotta get in the habit of having questions to ask y'all, just fun questions to ask y'all. But I'm so goddamn forgetful, and my mood swings with the wind. Moon, I love Elden Ring. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Why do you ask? I've already played it into oblivion and back. I platinumed it. Like, I'm done with that fucking game. Why do you ask? I don't want to be known for being a piece of shit. Oni, I'm right there with you. Sincerely. Like, sincerely. I endeavor to I've hurt people I wish I hadn't. Done things I wish I could take back. So I strive to be better so that I'm not just for my own ego, so I'm not known for being a piece of shit, but because I don't want to hurt anybody else anymore, if I can help it. And Moon, I wouldn't mind playing fucking Elden Ring and doing starting over. I'm not doing a challenge run though, but I certainly wouldn't mind. I'll just fully restart. Yeah, no, I love Elden Ring. I adore that game. It's just so goddamn perfect and beautiful. See, Toughness, Moon, we got a problem here. And hold on one second. Rad John, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, buddy. But listen, okay. So I'm not saying I will not. I'm not saying that I absolutely will not play Elden Ring again. But what I am saying is the problem is with me playing it specifically. Remember the thing I was telling y'all earlier about struggling to force myself to do something that I'm not like absolutely enthusiastic about doing? I have so thoroughly beaten Elden Ring that it was actually hard for me to stop streaming myself playing it. I didn't want to stop playing it. I loved it that much. I adore that game. But I'm trying to move past it. Yes, I did the DLC like 5 fucking times. I got everything. I'm trying to keep my repertoire varied. You know what I mean? For my own sake and sanity. Now, if y'all want to play Elden Ring with me like off stream for funsies, I can do that. I will gladly make the time to chill with y'all off stream and just play some Elden Ring. Exactly right, and I was the same with Remnant. I couldn't stop. Toughness, Moon, add me on Discord if y'all haven't already. Here, let me type my Discord name in the chat. Rab John, I understand what you're saying, but I don't understand how that's relevant to this conversation at all. I'm sorry. Oh, Moon, DM me then. Tusness, if you don't have me added, then here's my Discord name. DM me, Moon, and we can go from there. Well, I would play second row stream, Shoke. I never got the true ending. Right, and I'd actually like that. John, no, John, I never said I wanted to be a game developer. That's my boy Ryden here. He's trying to be a game developer, but I didn't. I, I don't think if I did, I apologize. Yeah, I was congratulating Ryden on his gig he got as a game developer. I was congratulating him. I'm not trying to be a game developer, at least not yet. Okay. If I ever got to be a part of game development, the most I would like to, what I ideally would like to do, is something involving specifically the writing of a game, right? The narrative themes, the overall story, the characters and their motivations. Saad, good to see you. That's what I would love to do. I'd love to be a part of the writing team on a game. Got you, Tusness. I'm waiting for the friend request. Shit. And the reason I want swap. Amen, amen, Oni. The reason I'd want that is because I very much want to do that. I like that, Ryden. Seriously, I'd love that, especially if I get to work from home. The reason I'd want to do that is because I genuinely, sincerely believe that video games are the best medium for storytelling in existence. And so I have come to greatly appreciate good writing in games. Or at the very least, a game that is most certainly telling a story. I think video games are the best media for storytelling, and I would love to be a part of that one day. Right on, Ryden. I'll be here. Exactly. Exactly, Moon. The Last of Us is a prime example of a damn near perfect story put to a video game. It's phenomenal. John, you get me, John. I've had some truly emotional experiences through video games. Just a wide variety of emotion. And one big thing on that note is like video games reveal a lot about you, the person, especially narrative games where you get the choices of what to do. Why do you think the majority of people who play narrative games choose to be good? Even though they have the power and freedom to be bad without consequences, most people choose to be good. Exactly, John. Most people choose the good guy options, or at the very least, chaotic good options. Exactly, third of third. I feel like these aren't even real people, and I feel bad. Empathy is the reason, Ryden. I feel bad when I'm bad to characters in the game. I don't like making people upset in my video games, in real life either, but especially like definitely in video games. I'm like, I have the option to be a dickhead to somebody. I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to kick the puppy. I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. Amen to that, Tusness. Like, okay, so let's go back to the thing I was talking about earlier about the people who are complaining about this game being woke, right? There is a such thing as a game being a little too preachy. Oh, Moon, I did the bad guy route in Baldur's Gate 3, and I felt it was the worst thing I've ever done as far as video games are concerned. I felt like I felt horrible the whole time. It was a miserable experience, and I will never do that again. Cruising vibes, absolutely. Amen to that, John. I get you. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, there's a such thing as being a little too preachy. Sure. A little too ham-fisted in your message. Sure. I can agree with that. That sometimes motherfuckers can be a little too over the top and cartoony to the point it's cartoonish in their messaging. For sure. I prefer subtler messaging, where the message is still there and coherent enough that you can follow it, but not so in your face that it's like, unless it has to be. Like, if a character is saying slavery is bad and it looks at the screen and says slavery is bad, I'm like, all right, that's fair. That's kind of a in your face. You don't really need to tell me that slavery is bad. I get you. I'm right there with you. Brian, welcome back. Moon, I bet it did. Toughness. I understand people not liking the turn-based combat in Baldur's Gate 3, but the narrative and choices you can make are incredibly fun, varied, and fascinating. So it's worth it if for no other reason than the story and characters. But if you don't like turn-based combat, then you're not going to have a good time. Jax Davis, good morning. Afternoon. Oh, John, no. John, if I had to think of a good example of a game being bad woke, like it's trying to teach a good moral lesson, but it's doing it in such a ham-fisted and corny way that it honestly undermines its own message. I would think the answer the example of that would be Life is Strange 2, the second one. That one is really fucking corny. Like really fucking corny. Jax Davis, I've never played Saints Row, so I wouldn't know. Like a good example, I guess, would give y'all is if a character says some shit like this. Here's a good example. Yeah, the first one is great, John, but the second one is narratively corny as shit. And Jax, how you doing today? A good example is a character. Let's say the theme is covering racism. Like the theme of the game overall is like racism bad, and we're covering racism. And then one of the characters just outright says, "As a white man, it's the least I can do." Like just says something like that. Me personally, I would find that kind of jarring. I was like, why'd you say it like that? You couldn't just be like, that was the least I can do. Why'd you have to emphasize the fact that you're white? Why you gotta make this weird type of shit? You know what I mean? Exactly, cruising vibes. And the example I just gave you is from not verbatim but paraphrased from Life is Strange 2, just to be clear. Never played any Bioshock games, Tusness. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Bry, Dragon's Dogma? It has that issue? Like, Dragon Age and Forspoken, definitely. Dragon Age, I haven't experienced that yet. But Dragon's Dogma? I played both. I don't remember that being particularly preachy. Was there something I missed? Ugh. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, John, I wouldn't even necessarily call it snaky manipulator vibes, John. I just think some people, like, they mean well, but they can't help but being like really ham-fisted. Like some people are about as subtle as a brick to the face. Some people just are like that. Like that is the extent of their ability to interact with other people, and it shows in their writing. They're about as subtle as a brick. I don't think everyone's trying to manipulate people into feeling or thinking a certain way. Exactly, John. That's the better way to put it. They're just trying too hard. Yeah, you're right, Brian. Now that I agree with. I feel like some motherfuckers are trying just a wee bit too hard. Just a little bit. Like they mean well. At least I choose to give people the benefit of the doubt, personally. Because at least in my experience, people generally do, especially when they're trying to do a good thing. You know what I mean? Trying to spread a good message. Like again, racism is bad is something I'm sure we can all agree with. At least I fucking hope so. Racism is bad. Cool. But there are people who take it to an extent where it it completely undermines the message because you have beclowned yourself in trying to be a proper advocate. Take care, third of third. Get some sleep, brother. I'll see you around. Clementine, good to see you. Not necessarily. Only I've only watched Evangelion in like passing. I'm not like that in depth with it enough to even really know what the fuck's going on. I just know angels are bad or some shit. I don't know. What are you talking about? Like, John, what do you mean by that? Shifted their vibes lately? Can you give me a specific example that hopefully won't get filtered by TikTok? Hohenheim, good to see you. I will, Tony, I will. Oh, yeah, John. People tend to do that when they feel like it's not politically and or personally advantageous to hold those positions, which means they did not sincerely hold those positions to begin with. They held them because they thought, hey, they thought they had their finger on the pulse of society and that it was in their best interest to support these things. And then soon as the tides change, they've come to the conclusion, well, I guess we don't need to even pretend to care about DEI or black people or LGBT people. Clearly, it would be in our best interest to not care about these people and to be at the very at best ambivalent towards them. Fortunately, it hasn't the tides haven't turned to just being a downright hostile. Thankfully, yes, Bry, I have. I'm sorry. It did sting, John. I listen, y'all. I am the CEO of wokeness, and I I know, Bry. I know. I am the CEO of wokeness. Okay, I am pro LGBT. I am fucking pro. You know, or more. I'm anti discrimination of any kind against anybody, and it's just it's not hard to be that way because the people who are bigoted are wrong. And I've listened to their rationale for why they hold the beliefs that they hold, and they're just wrong and stupid. So I don't dig I don't jive with them if for no other reason than that they insult my intelligence. I find them fucking mind-numbingly stupid. And John, you have a great day, my brother. Hope to see you again soon. Give me a follow if you haven't already. I will be on later, don't worry. It's just Ash now. Fuck. Yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you, John. I hope to see you again soon, my boy. And thank you all for liking the live so much. We are at 10K. We are at 10K likes, and it is awesome to be here.
Wait. This note says that wasn't all the Kamek. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea. But the note does mention the Butcher's inside traitor.
Cruising Vibes, you said, I think politics and video games are kind of crossing a line with propaganda and wholeness. Gamer Mindset, good to see you, buddy. How you been? I feel like a sheep in wolf's clothing sometimes. Side, what do you mean? Do you not feel like do you feel like you're faking who you are? That you're actually a bad person and you've fooled people into thinking you're good type shit? And Cruising Vibes, what do you mean exactly? Right? Propaganda. What is propaganda? Side, you got filtered, dog. Because whatever you sent before, I didn't see it. It's not in the chat. I'm reading the chat right now. Try again, Sod. Word it a little bit differently. But yeah, propaganda and just the idea of propaganda is to manipulate you. Not the idea. Okay, here's what propaganda is. The goal of propaganda is to manipulate you for a specific cause or reason, right? The idea. Fucking shit. Careless whisper. But anyways, the idea is to manipulate you for a specific goal and purpose. Good or bad, that is the idea. Is to manipulate you to hold beliefs that the manipulator wants you to have, or to do something the manipulator wants you to do. Right? Oh, I appreciate that, Tusness. I shit in your sink, both of you. That is what propaganda is. Let's establish that first. So when a video game's message is racism is bad, you can argue that that's propaganda because they're trying to manipulate me into believing that racism is bad. And quite frankly, I would say all media is propaganda in that by that by that standard. All media is propaganda because every piece of media is trying to manipulate you to feel or think a certain way. When people create art, generally speaking at least, the idea is for you to see things their way. You get what I mean, Cruising Vibes? They're trying to get you to see things their way. If I want you to not be racist, then I will inundate you with nothing but anti-racist messaging in the media you consume. Until you are no longer racist. I will deprogram you, so to speak. Propaganda isn't always a bad thing. I would say it. If we define propaganda properly, all media is propaganda, and that's not always a bad thing. I don't like propaganda where they're trying to tell me that LGBT people are bad. I don't like people who are out there trying to create bullshit memes and spread lies about LGBT people. I don't like that. It's propaganda, but they can all get fucked for all I care. And Saad, I just read what you said. I'm part of the Rainbow Squad, and my family is very rainbow phobic. Yeah, fuck them. Not your family specifically, although I am sorry because they're your family, you probably love them, and it's a complex relationship. Of course, cruising vibes, of course. Actually, speaking of that, Saad, let me give you an example. My mom used to be homophobic. She did. She said she didn't trust gay. Fuck it or whatever. She didn't trust gay people. She said that's what she said. She thought they were weird and she didn't trust them. And then I asked her a simple question that changed her mindset entirely, and she has not been homophobic since. I asked her, Ma, who has fucked you over more in your life? Has it been gay people or straight people? And she was like, oh, yeah, it's been nothing but straight people fucking me up her whole life. I'm like, you haven't, there ain't been no LGBT people, an LGBT person ain't the one that lied to you over and over again, ain't betrayed you like your own family has, ain't hurt you the way your own family and friends have, and strangers have. You ain't been done dirty by LGBT people, ma. You were done dirty by straight people your whole life. So why do you have an issue with LGBT people and not straight people? Take care, Tusness. I'll see you around. Exactly, Oni. Gay person never done me dirty. But some straight people have. Oh boy. So should I be straight phobic? Be like, man, you can't trust no straight motherfuckers these days. No. That's stupid. Oh my god, Bri. Because I'm one of the straights, and I think I'm pretty good. So, not saying that you can easily fucking deprogram bigoted beliefs that people have, Saad, that of your family, but you can challenge them just to really ask them why you have issues with LGBT people when straight people are the one who've hurt straight people are the ones who've hurt you more often than not. Try it sometime.
The
if you feel up
occupation
to
had
it.
help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
It's generally religious for the older generations only, that more often than not. But my mom was raised in a, deeply Christian family and all that, even though they were more, more or less loosely Christian rather than sincerely Christian. But she abandoned that shit simply because she didn't really care either way when you really got down to it.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not.
And that is crazy, Saad. Absolutely. Because I'm like, who carries the most STDs, Saad? It's straight people. Who commits sexual assault the most? Straight people, Saad. Good Lord. It's not even close. So by that logic, they should hold that same fear and disdain for straight people, but they don't, because it's bigotry, it's irrational, it's stupid. You just have to show them that they're being stupid, or at least try to show them that they're being stupid. Show them that and Moon, welcome back. Show them that there's Finboy Lover, good to see you again. I'm awake and feeling great now, by the way. Saad, if there's one thing I've learned, that descriptor is perfect right there. No, I haven't, Finboy Lover. Throughout my times being involved in politics, is that when it comes to certain issues, it literally is as if certain people's brains are being blocked by a brick wall, and they are weirdly okay with it. It's like they put a brick wall between a perfectly rational people put a brick wall between themselves and the same rationality they use and exercise on other things. For this particular issue, for some fucking reason, their brains are just turned off. They put the brick wall up and they keep it there. I don't understand it, dog. It makes no fucking sense. Fuck! Yeah, people frustrate the shit out of me, dog.
I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
Saad, I'm gonna be real with you. And although I understand your and that of everyone else's fears for the world overall, the state of the world and where we're going, personally, I'm cautiously optimistic. And the reason why is because what breaks down the brick wall is when someone comes at it with a fucking wrecking ball, right? So a good example of this, right, is a lot of veterans, military veterans, voted for Trump, for example. Just an example. I don't care. I don't care that they did, but just follow the logic I'm going here. A lot of them did. I think my girlfriend told me the number was like 67%, because she's also a military veteran and she looked into it. 67% voted for Trump. And guess what he and his administration have been doing this entire time? Firing veterans. The federal government and defense contractors are largely made up of military veterans. They are the ones who are employed by the government more often than not. And in their mass firing spree of federal workers, guess who's been getting shit canned? Military veterans. And guess who's been coming out now? Because now even with Trump coming out with saying he's going to fire 80,000 workers from the VA, guess who's been coming out damn near crying, realizing like, hey, I voted for you. What the fuck? You can't. Why are you doing this to me? It takes getting punched in the fucking throat for people to realize, see the error of their ways, or at least understand that maybe we shouldn't have supported this guy. Maybe we shouldn't have done things this way. Type shit. They may not necessarily stop. They may not necessarily see exactly where they went wrong, but I am of the belief that due to the sheer cruelty and incompetence of this government, that a lot of people and the brazenness with how bigoted a lot of people are online and sometimes in real life, but mostly online, that it's going to blow up in their faces later down the road, provided there's sufficient opposition and people making the case for, like, if you're anti-LGBT, there needs to be people making a sufficient case for the LGBT people. I will be one of those people. I will be one of the few gaming streamers who will gladly stand on my business and say, yeah, I support LGBT people, and if you don't, get the fuck out of my stream. Type shit. We just need more voices willing to defend y'all. Because the pendulum will swing. It will. But it'll only swing if there are people pushing in the other direction. Like, just suffering ain't enough to change people's minds. They also need to see a better alternative. You get what I mean? That's my takeaway anyway. That's why I'm cautiously optimistic. Because I could be wrong. Shit really could just get worse and worse and worse and just never stop spiraling. That's possible. But I'm fairly confident that's not what's going to happen. That's my hope anyways. I hope that makes you feel better, Saad, Moon. Sincerely. I hope that makes y'all feel better. Anyways.
Who is this?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've
Yeah, the internet definitely skews people's fucking perspectives, Bri. You're right about that. I think the internet has dominated people's perspectives of other people a little too much. Side, nobody puts effort in their responses anymore. What do you mean? Exactly, Bri. That's why I try to be good to people. Fanboy Lover, if you're still there, how you been today, buddy? And Vaughn, good afternoon.
endangered the city.
We're defending Antifa.
No, it did not,
These
Sod. It did not.
protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
That
We
one B.
crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antom.
Try
And
again,
now,
Sod.
You've angered the Butcher.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two are right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it.
I said I appreciate the fresh insight. It made me feel better. The actual effort to aid my concerns. Sod, I try my best, and I'm always here for you. I promise you. You and everybody else here. If there's any concerns y'all want me to address, by all means, bring them up. I will gladly talk to y'all about them. And Bri, you are damn right. It is crazy work. That's why they fall. Well, Brian, that's exactly why people like that fall for charlatans like Trump. They get sold on the promise of, I'll fix your problems for you. Your life sucks, I'll fix them for you. That's how charlatans work. They prey on, I don't want to say necessarily lazy, but what's the word I'm looking for here? Yeah, they don't want accountability. They rather somebody else be the accountability for them. Charlatans prey on the ignorant. Not yet, Ryden. I want to, though. Charlatans prey on the ignorant, the egotistical, the intellectually lazy, and the mentally and emotionally weak. That is how this works. They fill their heads with flights of fancy, telling them, you don't have to change. I'll be the change for you. I'll make your life better without any effort on your part. Saad, I appreciate you opening up to me. Don't ever be afraid of doing so. I understand that you're in a precarious situation. You can't just leave your family and such. I get it. What Bryce said. You can't pick your family, but you can't. Or no, let me rephrase that. You can't pick your family you're born into, but you can pick the family you have for the rest of your life. So maybe if you can, God willing, of course, you start your own damn family, Sod, and you do things the way you would want things to be done. Like in my case, I want nothing to do with my side of my mother and my father's side of the family. I want nothing to do with them. My grandma, my grandparents and such, my grandparents and my uncles and all them, and everyone on my dad's side, all a bunch of rat fucking bastards. I want nothing to do with them. Ashton Delk Williamso, good afternoon. I want nothing to do with them. Why are you mad? Good to see you. Galvarez, same to you. So, and I'm all the better for it. So think about it like that, Saad. And Shok, I will always defend him. Easily. Why you mad? What? I am not what? Alright, here we go. I am why you mad. Let's carry on with the story, by the way. I love this story.
Killing the butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them. One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies.
Of course. Only now that sounds like what it is, and I get that. Like, you want to love your family. You do. You want to have them in your life. My mother is a prime example of that. My grandma has been nothing but abysmal towards my mother. But my mom still desperately wants to love her mom and for her mom to love her. Desperately. So I get it. I do get that, Oni. Buggy, good to see you. Cruising Vibes, you still there, buddy? How you doing, boss man? Sorry for getting so political. I hope that didn't deter you, my brother. Off put you in any way. Buggy, how are you, my brother?
Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and...
I apologize to everybody. I can't, again, I don't call myself Dorico Ranch for nothing. This happens. When I get passionate, I start talking and I can't stop talking. Cruising Vibes, you gotta take it. As someone who used to have that same problem, the best thing to do is to take it slow, right? You gotta start somewhere, like pick just something, and then say it, and then just kind of build from there. Back out if you need to, if you feel like the conversation is veering in, in the direction you don't want it to go. You gotta start. You have to pick something and just say it. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, Moon. Yap, big yappers unite. Oni, the human experience is a paradox of confusion. The human experience is fucking wild. Hey, kitty.
the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
Ooh, my mom has some delicious food waiting for me. I'm kind of tempted to go get it, but I'll wait. I'll wait. What's that, Oni? I reckon there's a lot of things I don't know about you. But I'd like to know. Yeah. guy. She got some fish. Yeah, look.
Okay. Yeah, I just got a fish like
Right on. Ethan Bailey, good afternoon. Oni, lay it on me. Vault Tech, good afternoon. Vault Tech, call. You're adorable, Vault Tech. How you doing today? I never want to dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Glad to hear it, Vault Tech. Glad to hear it. I know, I know. I'm about to wrap up so I can get that food. Cruising vibes, as someone who used to be a mess at conversations once upon a time, I get it. And the best thing you can do is just try to, first off, keep your cool and pick a part of the conversation that stands out to you and then focus on that. You know what I mean? Like, don't go silent. Listen, but pick a part of the conversation that, stands out to you and be like, hold on. And don't be afraid to ask somebody to slow down for you. You know what I mean? Some people are okay with that. I know I am. Like, don't be afraid to be like, hey, hold on. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. You're saying a lot right now. You know what I mean? Do not be afraid to do that. Because if you need to slow someone down so you can, you know, follow the conversation and respond appropriately, then that's what you got to do. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to get it because it's not even there yet. Okay, only I'm picking up what you're putting down. My whole existence is hedonism and by and large trying to understand people to the best of my ability. Like in my personal life, I am incredibly hedonistic, vain, and how should I say? I care about people, and I've learned to stop putting myself above others and to be a little less reckless. Of course, I was very reckless in my younger days, but I know what I'm about. I know what I'm about. I know what I am. Thank you, Cruising Vibes. I'm stoic like a motherfucker, Sod. I ain't afraid to be vulnerable. Yes, studying psychology helps too. Absolutely. But let me go back and read this chat. I think it lagged a little bit. But there's one thing y'all should know. Oni, Sod, although you both claim to exist to understand everything, or at the very least to understand humans, it's impossible to understand everything. It is a fool's errand. No, it's the height of arrogance to even think that you do understand everything, that you perfectly understand humans. You can't. But that's all the more reason to try. So if you are in the pursuit of understanding and higher knowledge, that in and of itself is a noble and worthy goal. But do not ever stop and think for a second that you perfectly understand everything, or at the very least, even humans. Hence the paradox, yeah. You understand what you can, to the extent your brain allows you to. But there will always be pitfalls and such in your brain. Like, and it's normal, it's pretty much not even in your control. Like, there's only so much we can understand. We literally just can't process that much information. Our brains are 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 like supercomputers in how fast we process information, but at the same time, there's a finite amount we're able to understand before we just start to forget shit. Because our brain just says, all right, well, you want to learn this new thing? Well, we gotta make space for it somehow, motherfucker. So, boop, we're gonna take away something else. So keep that in mind. That's why we write everything down, put things in books. I'm level 12, 8 more levels, and I'll be able to become a Slayer. Noodle, good to see you. Thank you for liking the live. How you doing today, buddy? And Oni, that is correct. Hell yeah, Noodle, have fun. And that you do, Oni. That you do. Stogie Man, good to see you. Apex Cord, long time no see, buddy. How have you been? Y'all know what I'm fucking, speaking of minds and shit, you know what I'm mixed up about right now? I feel like I've been talking so much, I've kind of worked up an appetite just from talking so much. You know what I mean? I've been talking to y'all almost nonstop for 2 hours, and now I'm kind of hungry. But damn, we're at 22K likes. Good lord. Nice, Sod. And the brain needs food. It does. I don't want to end the stream, just to be clear, but I do kind of want to grab something to eat right quick. You mind if I step away for 5 minutes? Because my roommate already cooked some food. It's in the pot waiting for me to grab it. Hell yeah, Femboy lover. I love pancakes. Yeah, I'm just going to grab a plate of what she cooked. And I'll come right back. Thank you, Ryden. Thank you for understanding. Kaori, good afternoon. Oh. All right. Thank you all for understanding. I'll be right back. Let me go grab that plate. I don't know. I'm just really hungry right now. Y'all can still hear me because I have my mic on with me. But I will talk as I'm grabbing this food. Hey buddies. Kitties, are you thirsty? Are you thirsty, my dear kittens? My 7 little hellions. My 7 deadly sins. Here, I shall provide sustenance in the form of water, kitties. I feel like I just stepped in cat piss. Did your cover get peed on, Aaliyah? Did your cover get peed on? I feel like I just stepped in cat piss. It felt weirdly wet. Oh yeah, it's a wet spot on it. Enjoy the water, kitties. Enjoy. Not step on that again. Chicken parm. I'm being chicken parmesan, everybody. I'm grabbing a bowl. Here. There's still plenty left over for you. Oh, rock on. I just grabbed a bowl of it. It's for me. Here's a fork. I should have known better than to cheat a friend. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Get away from me, kitties. Hey. It doesn't feel like Friday, but it is. All right, I'm back. I've returned, everyone. Good news, everyone. I come bearing food. Wrapped up in my cupboard. Got my food. Got my drink. Glad y'all are at least talking to each other. Mm. I'm eating chicken parm and pasta. Alex and Sam, good to see you. I'm taking a break to eat. I like Monster Hunter. Just don't feel like playing it right now. Mm. Favorite game? That's a tough one since I suffer from recency bias. Mm. I would say my favorite game of all time is Baldur's Gate 3. Second only to Elden Ring. Mm. Damn, this is good. Mm-mm-mm. Right on, Oni. Joshua, good to see you. Thank you, I shouldn't you sink. I'll see you later, big dog. I hope you have a great rest of your day and happy Friday to you. Whew, I feel so much better now that I've eaten.
Abundance.
Ooh. Ooh, level 4. My skull crusher. Infernus, good to see you, my boy. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Having a good time, having a good time. Oh, by the way, when I get you Cyberpunk, I need you to do me a solid while you play. What's that? Cruising Vibes? Yeah, I've never played Cyberpunk before. John never left. Good to see you. Moon, it was great talking to you too. Hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Thank y'all for sticking with me so much. For those of you who are still here, Moon, you included, thank y'all for sticking with me for so long. It's been 2 hours and y'all are still here, and I appreciate all of y'all. How we doing, John? Y'all listen to me rant, and then y'all give me feedback. I love it. Oh, I bet it is, Oni. From what I've seen. Thank you, Moon. You take care. Thank you, Ryden. Take care, Moon. I am not Finboy Lover, honestly. I have not played any Bethesda games, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Spider Genji, good afternoon. John, welcome back. And John, other John, sorry. John, Cruz probably didn't. Cruz Advisor probably didn't. Who knows? And John never
I'm
left.
glad the market's still open during
I am still doing a bunch of side
helps
quests.
to feel that some things are still the same. I've always loved market days, except for when they're occupied by Antam.
How can I help you today?
Ooh. I want the
shut us
stagger
down
ring.
because they don't like magic. But once I explained the vibrational harmonies, they let us stay.
The stagger ring. Let's go. Hell yeah, 25% more stagger damage. Let's go.
If you're not sure what you need, just ask Tia quietly.
Whatever
you need.
Is there crafting in this game? No. Moonlit, good afternoon. You don't craft things, but you do look for materials to upgrade your stuff. Finboy Lover, I don't think I'd enjoy Skyrim at all.
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around
I've seen
a while.
the game. I've seen that game for a long time. And I don't think I'd enjoy playing it at all.
The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here. Treviso. I barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary.
This place.
They don't seem bad, just I don't think I'd enjoy them.
In some ways, more than I expected. But then, perhaps it's me. Ah, here.
Anything here speak to your aura?
A potted plant.
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts,
that'd be pretty
too.
Cool.
So
Doom is awesome, Finboy Lover. I love
cousins?
Doom.
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now. Here's the place. Belara mentioned the dayless seafood recipe she wants to make.
The demon of Virantium is grocery shopping for the team.
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katarina
Maybe
were
one
close.
day, right? I might
It was
have to
hard to
reconsider
be close
my
to her, even for
misgivings
me.
towards them.
And I was her favorite. A good selection. Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
Salutations. If your stomach bothers you, a little ginger will set
You can name the weapon sword? That's awesome.
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern tooth dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
There's a perfect blade for everyone. Yes, of course.
I love this guy, Lucanus. He's so goddamn hot. It's sexy and his voice is gorgeous. Oh, I love him.
Cafe Pietra's just ahead.
That's where we're meeting your cousin. Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
You would think so, Galvarez. You fucking think
Finally.
so.
I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome. Please. You think
Honestly,
I'd
this
ever
game has
pass
more
up
common with
Cafe
Souls
Pietra's
games,
coffee?
Finboy Lover, than it does a turn-based game.
You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart. Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here, Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like
Listen
a
to this
kiss
man.
goodbye. You should try it.
You just described my dream cup of coffee. So, is there a reason we're not talking about Ilario's information or what?
We're still being spied on.
No, the last one just left. Couldn't take your coffee talk.
So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
Finboy Lover, I'm trying to think of a game like that. Liza P has a fun custom weapon customization system. But that's it. It's weapon customization, not weapon crafting. Does a game like that even exist, Finboy Lover? Biomutant? Ooh, excuse me. Stefan, good to see you. Finboy Lover, maybe we'll get that someday as a Souls-like. Alright, sorry, I was just texting some folks.
If she was here in Treviso to kill Katerina, she can't be in Virantium already.
Rook's right. Zara's giving you a false lead, cousin.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Oh yeah,
Zara
that's right.
would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave it to me.
Mad Blake, good afternoon. I love these Italian assassins. They're so cool.
He's gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Zara's not going to get Ilario, and she's not getting away with anything she's done. I promise.
Don't promise. But thank you.
He's so fancy. I love this man.
So, are you glad to be back in Antiva?
It doesn't feel real yet. And it wasn't this fool of Antam when I left.
I can imagine it's a shock.
They say taste and smell awaken our strongest memories. For so long, memories were all I had. But whatever the circumstances, the here and now is a much finer place to be. How's your coffee?
Strong enough to take down a god. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Almost.
Every character has so much personality in this game. I really love everybody. Like, sincerely, I love everybody. Alright. Charlie's. $500 EXP. Let's go. Alright, that's all the quests in this fucking place. Farlight Mamoy. Good afternoon. Ah, goddamn, he's got another quest. Fuck! This is gonna be a long game, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. I love it. What time is it? It's only 1:44? Fuck! It feels so late in the day, but it's not. Cruising vibes. After my call with my girlfriend at 2 o'clock, I promised her I'd call her. 2 o'clock to 2:30 is when I'm gonna call her. After that, yes, me and you can hop on a call together. Ah, Tieli or Tileli. Good afternoon. I don't know how to mod any games. Cruising vibes. Wait a second. Let me check these messages. It's almost time for my phone call, so I think I should wrap it up here. Yeah, I should go for now. All right, guys. I got a phone call to make in about 10 minutes. So I'm just going to chill for the next 10 minutes until the call. Love you guys, sincerely. I will see you all in the next stream. I'm glad to see that y'all are having a riveting conversation with each other. So meet back up in the next stream, and y'all can talk more. We can talk more. I don't know. I've been talking for over 2 hours, so I'm actually kind of tired from all the talking. So just break. See you guys later. Bye. Hell yeah, Oni, definitely try it.